Welcome aboard the World Famous Studio Tour, everybody. Slide on right down to your right-hand side, making it as easy as possible for anybody else who wants to hop on the party trip. Make sure you have a pair of 3D glasses as you will need them for a few special attractions on today's tour. Wave goodbye to all the beautiful people still standing in line, and then wave goodbye to the rest of them too. Alright, cool. We have me, Victor, as your tour guide, Jesse, the best in the industry as your driver. But I have my best friend to introduce the World Famous Studio Tour. You might recognize him from Saturday Night Live or Amity season tonight. Sure, sorry, Jimmy Fallon. If you're good with names, you already figured it out. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, where you at?
Why are you buzzing me?
Dad, here, let's stay first.
Jimmy Fallon. I'll make sure you get through this experience.
Yeah, where you at? I want to see you, dude.
Victor. Jesse.
Yeah, look. Hey. Sophia.
Even though Jesse.
He's out of work. He's out.
A few safety. Yes, I do have to be professional at least once on my tour, so please pay attention to the corporate mandatory safety rules. Here we go. First, in case of any emergency, medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the track or have any video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs down the center. I'm not really missing the voice, but reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs down the center of the ceiling of the tram. Give it a pull. It's really hard on my throat. Fine. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, sorry. Reach up and grab. Fine. Reach up and grab the red emergency cord that sits towards the center of the ceiling of the tram. Give it a pull, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe for me to do so. Otherwise, remain seated, keeping hands and feet into the vehicle at all times for your own comfort and safety. Otherwise, remain seated, keeping hands and feet into the vehicle. I'm not going to do it. And be prepared for loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. So have those cameras on ready for great photo opportunities. Keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. For your safety, those please, no selfie sticks while we are on board. Guess what? I said, guess what?
What?
You've made it. We've left the theme park behind, and we're heading deep into the heart of one of the world's largest and busiest working studios, where many of Hollywood's biggest names have to work every single day. It all started when our founder, Carl Laemmle, he moved his movie production company west and opened Universal Pictures on March 15, 1915. Yeah, you heard it right. Just over 2 weeks ago, we turned 107. Everybody say happy birthday, Universal.
Happy birthday, Universal.
Now, it all started with an immigrant with a dream, Carl Laemmle. He wanted to open the strangest city in the world, and that is exactly what we did. Here at Universal Studios, we are our own city, Universal City. We have our own fire station, hospital, sheriff substation, even our own zip code. You know how we're a legit city? We have 3 Starbucks and 1 coffee bean. That's what we are a legit city. Now, welcome to the first part of our tour. Welcome to the front lawn. This is where we have some tiny sound stages. Sound stages are like giant warehouses where we can create anything or environment that would serve cause for. For example, on that wall, what does it say? On that wall over there, it's actually 12. What does it say? It says stage, right? But that's also where they filmed all kinds of amazing productions. Some of the biggest movie sets in history, for example, Frankenstein's Lab, Dracula's Castle, and everyone's favorite kids movie, Scarface. I'm Mr. Robert, and the best movie ever, don't argue with me, Jurassic Park. Now, these sound stages have a lot of history, ranging from thrillers like Psycho to Red Dragon, comedies like New Song 90, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and our driver Jesse's favorite movie ever, Dude, Where's My Car, was filmed inside these sound stages. For example, 16 and 17, right now it's being used for Hacks with Gene Smart. Before that, Saved by the Bell Season 2 with Mario Lopez. Even the infamous shower scene from Psycho was filmed right in there. Yeah. And then we also use it for Superstore with Amity Ferreira, Ben Philbin, Mark McKinney, Lauren Ash, Nicholas Nichols. Yeah, that was right. I love that show. I also had the privilege to be on an episode. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And also the Kelly Clarkson films here.
I'm here on the backlot of Universal Studios to give some very special people the surprise of their lives. Stop this train! This is
When I tell you that Jesse and I are still waiting for that to happen to us. Kelly, where you at? Now folks, inside of Soundstage 21, they refrigerated that soundstage for John Carver's The Thing, Ron Howard's Apollo 13, Mission Control Center was right there, Snow White the Huntsman, but the best movie ever filmed in there, don't argue with me, it is the best movie ever, Jurassic Park. Where are my Jurassic Park fans at? So inside 21, that's where they filmed the scene where Lexi's feeding the Brachiosaurus and sneezes all over her. That was inside 21. Where Timmy's stuck in the Ford Explorer, Dr. Alan Grant has to kind of try and save him. And Timmy's like, I threw up. That was inside 21.
You see all these stages? All these
Now
were
these sound
movies,
stages have a lot of
TV
history, a lot of TV
shows,
history. For example,
everything right here. Look.
Different Strokes, The Jeffersons,
Yeah, no, not yet.
Parenthood.
You see all these stages?
Sabrina the
You show you
Teenage
watch,
Witch,
right?
the
All you show
OG,
you
with
watch,
Melissa Joan Hart,
made it stage like
Scenes from
this.
The Office, Good Girls with Retta from Parks and Recreation, Christina Hendricks from Mad Men, and May Whitman from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Good Place with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson. But right now we're using it for Mr. Mayor with Ted Danson, Holly Hunter, and Bobby Moynihan.
Elimination Entertainment.
Also, these ambulances, those are actually picture cars. They're using them for promos for the new ambulance movie that's coming out, directed by Michael Bay with Jake Gyllenhaal. Those are real ambulances, are picture cars. We've also been using these sound stages for Never Have I Ever, one of the highest rated shows on Netflix. Bel Air, a brand new show based on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Oh, look, it's Ted the Bear. Everybody say hi, Ted. So Ted, right, the greatest routine I've ever seen. Now, Ted represents Seth MacFarlane's production company. If you're a fan, who's a fan of the Ted movies? Well, guess what? There's a prequel TV show coming out for the Peacock streaming service. Yeah. And Seth MacFarlane is coming back to voice Ted. Did anyone see season 1 of Chucky?
Yeah.
Yo, it was so good. Season 2 is filming in Canada right now, so I'm very excited for that. Now, one of Jesse's best friends has a production office here. Does anybody know who Dwayne The Rock Johnson is? Oh, you do? That's his office right there. Hi, Dwayne. Bye, Dwayne. That is Dwayne The Rock Johnson's production company, $7 Production. They're working on Young Rock Season 2 for NBC right now. It's called $7 Production because when he started acting, he only had $7 in his bank account. Sing, Dwayne, sing. Now, Monkey Pop Productions, that's Academy Award-winning production. That's Academy Award-winning Jordan Peele's production company. He brought you Us and Get Out. Does anyone know the name of Jordan Peele's new movie? Nope. Nope? No, that's the name of the movie, Nope. N-O-P-E. Yeah, Stephen Academy Award nominated Stephen Young, Kiki Palmer, and Academy Award winner Daniel Kaluuya are going to be in it. Now, these used to be dressing rooms to some of the biggest movie stars during the golden age of film, like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, even Lucille Ball. Even Vin Diesel had like a little like apartment here. Now, that was back in the day when they had contract players, which means that we can't have like Chris Pratt, who does Jurassic World for us and does Guardians of the Galaxy for Disney. Now you can do that. Back in the day, it was like Universal only. Mark Platt's office, he's a Broadway producer working on the movie adaptation of the musical Wicked that's going to be flying to theaters near you very soon with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Brownstone Productions, that's Elizabeth Bass production company from Wet Hot American Summer, one of my favorite comedies, 100 Days Pitch Perfect. She's working on an adult animated comedy based on the Flintstones called Bedrock. And then Bungalow 5195, that used to be the office to Sir Alfred Hitchcock.
Lou said you can move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum.
One of the biggest Directors, suspense directors of all time, directed movies like Rear Window, Psycho, Vertigo, and The Birds.
Just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock has influenced every director. I saw Hitchcock once walking around the commissary.
Hitchcock had his bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him.
He really understood fear and terror. The Birds, that was a really scary movie.
Oh man, it had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Psycho, of course. Vertigo was one of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
Hitchcock also loved to do a lot of cameos in his movies, and you can see him. Call it out.
You know my dad, right? You don't know my dad?
My name is Alfred.
You know who my dad is? How old are you?
We don't go in that.
Two of my favorite comedians since I was little have been filming their new shows inside these sound stages. The first one who's moved in right now, George Lopez. George Lopez is back and he's filming a brand new show called Lopez vs. Lopez. I think his daughter, Maya Lopez, is in it too because I always would see her filming TikToks right now. The other comedian that's been using these sound stages is Kenan Thompson. You might know Kenan Thompson from All That, Good Burger, Kenan and Kel, and of course Saturday Night Live. He's been filming his new show Kenan inside of these sound stages right here with Don Johnson and Chris Red. But now we're gonna do something really exciting. We're gonna leave the front lot behind and welcome to the back lot. This is where we film the big stuff, exterior scenes on a grand scale, where the world is literally right around the corner. The first part is our Metropolitan sets. Our Metropolitan sets can stand as any major large metropolitan city in the world, like Baltimore for Hairspray Live, Chicago for the Blues Brothers, one of my favorite movies. And also even Gotham City for Batman and Robin. But unfortunately, it is closed right now because you can see all the production around it. American Ninja Warrior is setting up their obstacle courses right now. American Ninja Warrior, they don't film in downtown LA like they do in the other cities. They come to our downtown LA right here. Like I said, it can stand as any major large metropolitan city in the world. For example, New York for Captain America, the first Avenger, where Steve Rogers gets his powers and he's running down the street. That was inside of our New York street. None of these buildings are real. They're all called facades, just the fronts and sides of the building. Your imagination at home fills in the rest, because that's all that the camera needs to see. We've had all kinds of musical artists film here. For example, Lady Gaga, she wrote a love letter to New York called Edge of Glory, where she filmed the music video here. Does anybody watch The Voice? Or seen The Voice or know of The Voice? Okay, cool. You know at a certain point in the competition, the competitors, they go back to their hometown and they show you their hometown and they're like, I used to play at this bar for 6 years before I auditioned for The Voice. This is their hometown right here. Yeah, that broke my heart during training when I found out. I was like, I could have lived my whole life without knowing that, but here we are. But yeah, we're here at Universal Studios in the filmmaking world. We're just professional liars. That's all we are too. You're gonna notice that. But the tram that you're sitting on right now, did you know that you're sitting on a celebrity? Yeah, the tram. Anytime that a vehicle is seen on screen, it is called a picture car. And here at Universal Studios, we have a long history with amazing picture cars. Some of them becoming almost as famous as the actors or actresses who drove them. For example, when we're filming a scene for New York inside of our Metropolitan sets, what kind of car do you need to make it look like it's New York? Taxis, you're right, yeah. You know what's funny? They only, let's say we're filming a commercial that takes place in New York, they will only have a few taxi cabs, but you know what they do? They just go around and around and around until the director yells cut. That's basically how that works.
Oh, fuck that gay ass shit out of here, bro.
Jesse, did you know they have a little clip on my first tour? No? Do you guys want to see it? Nah, you don't want to see it.
No.
Okay, fine. That was basically my first tour. Now, folks, I want to tell you guys something really cool because, oh, hold on. Oh no! Did you see that? The bad guys just saw our logo! We're gonna see if we can get it back when Bad Guys by DreamWorks Animation comes out on April 22nd. And I didn't read that from a piece of paper. Now folks, we're about to pass by our Metropolitan sets. Of course, like I said, we can't go into them, but we are going to see something really cool. On the left-hand side of the street, you're going to see a black cafe front with gold accents and marble pillars. I know there's an American Ninja Warrior truck, or at least there was. Oh, there it is. So in between the truck and the street, there's a black in front of that gold, in front of the fire hydrant. You see the gold accents, the black cafe right there? That's a cafe where Doc Ock, played by Alfred Molina, threw a car at my Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, in Spider-Man 2. Where Mary Jane is like, Peter, do you love me? And Peter's like, no. He's trying to protect her, that's why. Spidey senses start to tingle. He looks and sees a car coming in slow motion, and it's right there. That's also where Andrew Garfield was web slinging all over our New York sets right there. How many bricks do you think are in that wall right there? Ah, if you said 7,948, you are wrong. It is 0, 0. It's like all those bricks, that's like wallpaper. Yeah. Now, folks, from the concrete jungle, let's take it to the real jungle with an introduction from Academy Award-winning Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong.
Hold on. No, I thought I just saw someone in like a white hat down there.
Yep, watch. You're gonna find out right now. Right there. Oh! God bless us, guys.
I like films
We're
that
dead.
just take you away from your
We're dead.
life and sweep
Hector,
away
where the
from
Hector?
college and does the thing you're on with the
Hector.
standing in West Island
Get it.
and Motel, creatures from
ready?
prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. And it was great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready.
Don't put them on yet.
Just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Alright folks, remain seated at all times, no flash photography. If you have any loose belongings, family members, or even friends that you'd like to keep, just make sure you're holding on to them tight. And if you are ready for King Kong 360 3D, let me hear you make some noise! I said, if you're ready for King Kong, let me hear you make some noise! Welcome back to Skull Island. Hold on to your loved ones, and by loved ones I do mean your cell phone. When I say king, you say Kong. King! Kong! King! Kong! Glasses on, everyone. Don't worry, we have Jesse as our driver. We are in good hands. Welcome back to Skull Island.
Hector, look! Let's go, Hector!
It's a good illusion.
You love it?
King Kong 360. One of the world's largest. Hey, happy birthday, Junior girl.
30 more minutes, girl.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
More than
She's like, is it not today? Yeah, okay, cool. Usually people are like, yeah. Now, folks, that was King Kong 360.
A lot of
Those 3D sculptures.
Good job, baby. You like it? You like King Kong? How about King Kong? What does King Kong do? King Kong! King Kong! Ayaw.
Take another look at our Metropolitan sets. You're going to notice that the first floor is normal size, and every floor after that gets smaller and smaller and smaller. That's called close perspective. So to the naked eye or to the camera, when you're looking up at the sets, it gives it an illusion. Cindy, hi! Everybody say hi, Cindy! I love Cindy. So his name is Brogan, it's not Cindy. He does say it I don't need to kill the vibe. I'm so sorry. I do need to bring something up. I know we're having fun. Sorry, Jesse. Did you notice that in King Kong, the 5th car of our tram, full of guests, broke off, fell down the pit with the dinosaurs, and then we kind of just left them there? It's okay, honestly, if you don't want to talk about it or have lunch after this, I don't care. Now, folks, like I said earlier, any vehicle that is seen on screen is what we call in the industry a picture car. Who likes cars? And who likes movies? Get those cameras out already, because here we go. No, that's just a parking lot. There's nothing there. I mean, the truck is cool. I do like that truck. We're going to start with a 2009 series kit car. Top Suds Ferrari 308 from 90 PI. Except it's not a real Ferrari, it is a Ferrari shell with a Volkswagen engine. The futuristic flying cars of 2015 from Back to the Future Part 2. Golf cart engines and fiberglass shell, that's what the Flintstones cars are made out of. If you're a Harry Potter fan like I am, we just got Ron's dad's flying car from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And of course, I gotta talk about Brian O'Connor's Nissan Skyline, played by the late great Paul Walker. The gyrosphere from Jurassic World, what is it missing? The kids, you're right. The glass was never there. The glass was added with CGI or computer-generated imagery. The Jeep 92 Sahara Wrangler from Jurassic World. If my birthday's in November, if you guys want to buy me that car, that's pretty cool. And then that tank right there, be careful with that tank. That tank is completely made out of wood. Yup, it's only painted to give you the illusion like it's real steel or metal, when in reality, just a lightweight material. It's a lot easier, safer for our cast, crew, stuntmen, and stunt women when they have to blow it up, flip it over, or just transport it between set to set. Now, who's been on the tour before? I would have no idea. Who's been? Okay, cool. So yeah, she's like, I know that too. No, but folks, so this next part of the tour is the best part of the tour, hands down. I mean, this movie was my childhood. I won't even introduce it. I'm gonna let this man do it for me. Welcome. Oh yeah. To Jurassic. Big Jurassic Park energy on this tour. Now, before we go inside, I need to talk about Jurassic World Dominion, the 3rd Jurassic World movie, the 6th Jurassic Park movie, and the end of the Jurassic era. The original cast, the legacy cast, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum will be joining Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard this summer for Jurassic World Dominion. Welcome to our Jurassic Park area of our tour. This is where we have set pieces, props, and picture cars from our Jurassic Park movies. It all started in 1993, directed by Steven Spielberg. He also directed the sequel, The Lost World Jurassic Park, and you might recognize the mobile lab from The Lost World Jurassic Park. Except guess what? It's also completely made out of wood. When you get to the back of it, you can see the wood pieces that are literally falling off of it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man, Jesse, I had no idea that was gonna happen. Okay, guys, be careful with that. What's out? I'm kidding. Can you imagine? That'd be like a fire that would destroy you. No, it's not even a real dinosaur. Look, it's a Apatosaurus. Now, folks, something really exciting about Jurassic World Dominion is that Colin Trevorrow, the director, he is promising a lot of practical effects. So CGI has catapulted us into the next generation of movie making, which means we can make whatever we want with computers. But there's something so special about animatronics, or the robots that they use to bring these dinosaurs back to life, or even puppets, like the copies from the Lost World Jurassic Park, or this giant T-Rex head, or even the Velociraptors. Look how dope they are. But this giant head T-Rex head, that's a real practical effect. Obviously it's not a real T-Rex, but it's a real robot head that they put in and they control it with hydraulics and stuff. Sam Winston's School of Makeup and all that stuff. Make sure to check it out. Sam Winston on YouTube, whatever you want to watch it on. But this giant head inside of the tank, inside of the tent, remember Soundstage 21 that I told you Jurassic Park filmed in there? This same scene also filmed in there. And then I do have some homework for you to do. I know. Jurassic World Dominion trailer. Who's seen it? Okay, good. There's one. All of you have to watch a trailer. You have to watch a prologue and watch the Battle at Big Rock short directed by Colin Trevorrow. It's so good. All right, we're all going to sing along to the Jurassic Park theme song while I make direct eye contact with you. Card 2, ready? Dun, 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 dun. Card 3, dun, 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 dun. Card 4, dun, dun, dun. Card 5, oh no, they're not. Card 1, dun, 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 dun. Everyone, dun, 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 dun. Solo for my driver, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse! From an island off the coast of Costa Rica, another Latin American country. Except here, we're going to show you how we can manipulate weather with a little example of thunder. That thunder speakers hidden into the set. The lightning, large arc strobe lights on top of the set, out of the camera's view, and how about some water bending, a little bit of rain. Now for the rain, it is a completely different technology. It's actually very high tech. It's called sprinklers. We put the sprinklers on top of pools, shoot the water up into the air, like gravity do its job. During the black and white era, they would add ink to the water. That way the camera was able to record the rain. Oh yeah, a few weeks ago, Jessie and I gave a live food tour to Rihanna. Yeah. She told us this is her favorite spot and she can whip out her. Hello. Hey, watch out, it's a flash flood! My bad, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you, you sit in the blue seat, you are the soap seat. They're all blue, don't look around. That was our flash flood, a result of thousands of gallons of recycled water that are pumped to the top of the hill and will be sold at Angel Stadium. Go Dodgers. You might also recognize it from Big Fat Liar.
Oh, Big Fat Liar.
With America's Sweetheart, Frankie Muniz. Now, check down the street right here. That is Old Mexico. You might recognize Old Mexico from Star Trek Picard, Westworld, Lady Gaga's music video Judas, where she stood in front of the flash flood just like Padre Amity stunt double. Now, that's not Padre Amity. That's not Padre Amity. That's a stunt double. Lady Gaga stood in front of the flash flood with a dress on, 6-inch heels, and did not use a stunt double. She danced her heart away right over there. You may recognize it from Nacho Libre with Jack Black and Ana de la Reguera. Now, this train roller, I think this is the new tour guide to our trainees, so let's all talk mess to them, yeah? No, I'm kidding, no. Everybody say hi, trainees. Oh, that's my wife, Lena, with the denim jacket. Hi, Lena. Love you, Lena. Do your dishes, Lena. We're both vegan, so it's annoying. So anyway, 6 Points, Texas right here. We love 6 Points because that's where one of my favorite movies filmed. Quentin Tarantino, 9th movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, filmed right here. With no big deal, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt won an Oscar for it, Margot Robbie, Timothy Olyphant, Luke Perry, Lena Dunham, Dakota Fanning, Al Pacino, Austin Butler. This goes on and on. 40 minutes of that movie took place right there in our 6 Points, Texas. Right across the way, we're going to see a row of sound stages. There's going to be 24 and 25, the first two. That's where my personal friends Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson are at. They're filming the brand new show called American Song Contest. If you know what Eurovision is, it's basically the American version. That's really it. It's going to be cool, though. And then sound stages 26 and 27, that's where Academy Award-winning director Jordan Peele filmed his movie Us with Winston Duke and Academy Award-winning Lupita Nyong'o. Do I have any horror movie fans on my tour? I love horror movies, and if it wasn't for Universal Studios, there would be no such thing. This lake right here, it's not a lake. That's the Amazon River, a creature from the Black Lagoon. Hi, Aubrey. How you doing? Don't say hi to the metal. Okay. Now, folks, we're going to go to Little Europe. You can transform Little Europe into any European country. Change the language on the signs, add some flags, and you have the fictional country of Genovia from Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement, Paris for the Muppets movie, and Curb Enthusiasm. But most of you might recognize it as
there's an airplane.
Congratulations, you're all dead. Welcome to the good place.
Airplane.
This location in the afterlife. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Take a look at your monitors. Look, it's right there. What?
I can't risk going to a bad place.
Maybe it's not all like that. What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
You know what is awesome? Remember when I told you that we created the horror movie genre? It was right here in Port Americas with our classic Universal monsters. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Mummy, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man. Oh, look, he's right there. Hi, Invisible Man. Be nice to him, though. His girlfriend and him just broke up. They can't see each other anymore. Okay, bye. I'll leave forever now. But Little Europe, that was Cairo for the Mummy, that was Wales for the Wolfman, Transylvania for Dracula. One of those archways, that was the first time that the villagers see Frankenstein's monster. This house right here, that's actually not a house. That's actually a soundstage. They used it for many years for Home and Family on the Hallmark Channel with host Debbie Manopoulos and Cameron Matheson. I just saw an episode of Bel Air that filmed in there. And then Amy Poehler, she's filming a brand new show in there called Baking It. The cool thing about that soundstage, it has two kitchens. It has one in front of the camera where the host is like, look at this apple pie that we just made during the commercials. And then there's another kitchen where the chef is like, no, I made that.
Yeah, thank you.
Show it on TV, it's fine. Now, does anyone know who was our first classic Universal monster? Not all at once. I can't hear all of you, huh? Me? That wasn't very nice. No, it wasn't me. It was Dracula. Yeah, it was Dracula. It was our first classic Universal monster. We didn't know how to promote Dracula, so we promoted it as a romantic thriller. It came out Valentine's Day of 1931. And later that year, Frankenstein came out. So if you were thinking Frankenstein, you're also right. If you were saying Victor, your tour guide, I guess you were also right. It's okay, I'm not mad, I'm just bitter. No, so what's cool is that Bela Lugosi, who ended up playing Dracula, he became an overnight sensation after Dracula. They offered him the role of Frankenstein's monster, and he said, no way, I'm good. I'm not gonna play a character whose face is gonna be covered up with makeup and prosthetics and barely has any lines. Nah, you could have some random extra do Frankenstein's monster. And that's what they did. Boris Karloff, a random extra, he ended up playing Frankenstein's monster, one of the most iconic roles of all time. Now here's the thing, we're all desensitized from Jack Pierce's makeup because this was over 100 years, almost 100 years ago. So whenever Boris Karloff was walking around with the makeup on, he had to wear a burlap sack over his head, or everybody else would be screaming like this lady. And if you don't believe the burlap sack, there's a picture right there. Now folks, welcome to Soundstage 50. Soundstage 50 is a hot set. Johnson's all dressed up and ready to go for the director goes action. Now this is not a ride, this is not a 3D attraction. We're going to stop here for a few moments and we are going to continue the tour. We're being seen to take as many photos and videos as we can. So right now, we are not in Los Angeles anymore. Welcome to the Bay Area. How did I know that? One, I told you. Never mind! Hold out to your loved ones and what? Oh no, watch out to your left. The sea is peeking in, watch out! The roof is on fire! Okay. Well, good thing that the water main line upstairs didn't break, because that would have been pretty. Oh, there it is. And cut. Give yourself a round of applause. You just survived earthquake, the big one. That was earthquake, the big one. All of that is 3D screens. It's crazy. No, absolutely not. That was earthquake, the big one. A simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. Large scale mechanical effects, just like that.
May nagsushoot dun sa ano eh, parang New York. Hindi tayo dumaan.
Are you filming tonight?
Yung mga
If you're not
building,
filming,
diba?
let me know. Anyway, earthquake, the big one. Simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. Large scale mechanical effects, just like that, can be used with special effects. You can bring in some of the coolest action sequences. Now, folks, I do feel a little bad, and that's not just because I was called a monster earlier, but because, you know, you came on the tour to have fun, and so far we've been through multiple dinosaur attacks, a flash flood, bad jokes, and now an earthquake. So let me make it up to you. I grew up by the beach, so whenever I'm feeling stressed out, I go to the beach to zen out, and we have one here. It's called Amity Island. Now, I come here to zen out when nobody's laughing at my jokes, or somebody calls me a monster. I come here and cry a little bit during my lunch. So, I know I said Amity Island, and I know some of you are like, hey, Victor, didn't you have a shark attack just not so long ago? Yes, calm down. We did have a shark attack, but we caught the shark. There's nothing to worry about. So we're gonna go to Amity Island and we're gonna chill there for a few moments, and then we're gonna continue with the tour. I know I said that during the earthquake, but that was all planned. Here, I'm gonna show you 2 shows that filmed there I'm gonna talk about. Key and Peele, with Key and Michael Key and Academy Award-winning Jordan Peele, one of my favorite sketch comedy shows. They have filmed everywhere in the studio. And here, they filmed one of my favorite sketches. They filmed the Megan sketch. Does anybody know or have any clue what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, some of you. The Megan sketch is awesome. Megan, I have your jacket. No. That was filmed right here in our Amity Island. And then when I first started working here, The Good Place, they were filming a scene with Chidi and Eleanor. They were across the... Can you guys get up on our way, please? We want to go to the beach. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Now, folks, like I said, we're going to take you over to the beach. We're going to stop there for a few moments, and then we're going to continue with the tour. Now, we need to take some photos. Now, at the island, that's where in season 3 of The Good Place, Chidi and Eleanor were having a conversation on a canoe, and then Kristen Bell pushes Chidi off of the canoe. That was over here in our Amity Island. Now, today is what, Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. We have one of my friends is working today. He's a police diver David. He's in the water right now just to make sure that we're good. Look, we caught the shark. We have nothing to worry about. We're going to stop here for a few moments, take as many photos as you want, and then we'll continue with the tour. Alright, folks, just remain seated. Don't worry. We have my friend Melissa with David in the water. David! Hey, dude, swim to the boat, man. Swim to the boat. David had a lot of guts to get out there. And David, and there they are. Okay, don't panic. Our driver Jesse is a professional. He's gonna park the tram in the safest place possible behind these extremely flammable gasoline barrels. Now, don't worry, there is bait attached to that yellow buoy. If he takes the bait, then we're sorry. Wait, what's happening here? Yo, do you know how expensive gas is right now? Come on, dude. Watch out! It's lit. And here is our Yo, that's a shark behind the police boat over there. We got you. That's my favorite part of the tour. Let's give a huge round of applause to our shark, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce. I love Bruce. He's been terrorizing us on the studio tour since the 70s. Now, if you know the answer, obviously, if you've been on the tour, don't say it. But does anybody know what kind of shark that is? If you do, shout it out.
Great white.
Oh, it is a big one. Oh, I heard it. Who said great white? Great guess. It's plastic. Real sharks don't do that. But just like that bad joke, the real mechanical shark they used for the production of Jaws was such a nightmare on screen as well as off screen. The very first day of production, it sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Just like all my jokes on the screen. Here's Steven Spielberg.
A live shark, the shark is suspect. It didn't really work. It didn't work hardly at all. Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working. We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark was working.
Yeah, water bottle can.
For a while there, had the biggest success.
You have a water bottle
But
can?
we owe the shark a lot.
You're also looking at Captain Cocaine from one of the scariest TV shows where there was a murder every episode for 12 seasons. Murder, She Wrote with Angela Lansbury. Maybe it wasn't scary, but there was a murder every episode. Now the house that you're looking at to your right-hand side, that is called the Chicken Ranch. You might recognize the Chicken Ranch from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. But I recognize it from one of my favorite horror movies. That is the Firefly Residence from Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. What you are looking at, that is a House of a Thousand Corpses. And Rob Zombie, he's in Europe right now. He's filming a brand new movie with Universal based on one of my favorite TV shows from the 60s, The Munsters. I love The Munsters. I love Rob Zombie. I'm very excited. I think that's a really cool marriage of both of them filming. If you follow him on Instagram, he's already posted photos of the Munster house, Lily Munster, Herman Munster, and Grandpa Munster. Oh, no, the bad guys are back and they stole one of our picture cars. Let's see if we can get it back. Bad Guys hits theaters April 22nd from Dreamers Animation. Now, folks, who thinks Sandra Bullock was running through a forest in Bird Box? Nope, those bushes right there. Yeah, Bird Box on Netflix filmed here. Remember, we only film what we want you to see, right? So if you add some dirt to the road, add some more trees, block out the buildings, you have the middle of nowhere. 911 on Fox, so it was a limo flipped over in a mudslide right here. But now I have some more picture cars to show you. One of my favorite movies is American Graffiti.
Yeah, not here though.
And we have the 1932 Yellow Deuce Coupe from American Graffiti. Mr. Bean's car right next to it. We have those two stock cars, the orange and the blue one. Those are from the opening sequence of F9. Dom's Charger, Bumblebee, Decepticon police car, barricade right there. And then that purple car, that is Tyrese Gibson's car. Too Fast, Too Furious. Ejectocita! Ooh, yo, I just had chills. Jesse, did you get goosebumps or chills, or is it just me? Could it be because we're at the... Yes. Welcome to the Bates Motel in the Psycho House up on the hill from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, the 1960s classic starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. Yes, we do. The first.
He's
folks,
there.
That's Norman Bates. Hi, bud. What are you doing? I didn't know you were working today. Yo, I just stayed at the motel a few nights ago. The showers are to die for. Man, I wonder what he's doing. He's not supposed to be working on Mondays.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. He's carrying her to her. Nope, that's what he's doing. Okay, folks, so he hasn't noticed this yet. If I haven't seen anything, I haven't seen anything. Hi, Norman. We're just gonna take off. They're gonna do the other what? Get the person who called me a monster. Get the person who called me. I mean, no, Jesse, go faster. No. Ooh, good thing we're going at a whopping 8 miles per hour on an electric traffic light. Now, folks, there is an urban legend. I don't know. I've never seen it myself. Allegedly, if you look up at the Psycho House on the 2nd story, you can still see Mother. Hi, Mom. You look good. Maybe a little sunscreen next time, yeah?
Probably watching me. Well, let them see what kind of a person I am.
two of the most iconic sets in movie history to one of the biggest and most impressive. Welcome to my love life. I mean, welcome to the airplane crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. What you are looking at, that is a real Boeing 747 airplane that was bought just for the production. It cost filmmakers $60,000, and you're probably thinking, oh, that's not that bad. But to get it here, it was $200,000. It's always the shipping and handling that gets you, man, right?
Crash site is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision of Steven.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Community with Joe McHale and Allison Brie filmed here. This was Habitat for Humanity. Father John Misty, rapper Logic, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, they've all filmed music videos here. And they film a lot of insurance commercials here. Can you imagine why?
Bobby, get in.
If you flew into LA, make sure to take photos of the airplane, send it to your family and be like, made it. Now, the log cabin behind the airplane, you might recognize it from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Star Trek Picard, Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, and Deja Vu with Denzel Washington. But you might also recognize it from The Great Outdoors with Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. Alrighty folks, so we're 10 minutes away from the end of the tour and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Once again, if you need guest assistance, pull the red cord above your head. Hold on folks, I'm having a little trouble with my system. Hold on, give me hello?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
That's what my doctor said.
This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason Boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger.
Except for Jesse and I, right? Except for Jesse and I?
Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, stink pickle.
I'm so tired of you state guys stepping in just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
Don't you?
Whatever you say.
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control. Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. I'm taking care of business. Hobbs out.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm your tour guide Victor from earlier. I don't know if you remember me. So here's the deal. We're not in danger. That's what we are. Okay. We're not in danger, folks. It's okay. Just remain calm. Remain seated at all times. Once we go inside, you don't need your 3D glasses. Just remain quiet. Remain patient with us. Here's the thing. One of you on this tram is an international witness. Thanks for telling me. And Owen Shaw, that's a bad guy. He's after us. So Dom Toretto and his crew are going to keep us protected inside Sullivan's garage. Once again, remain seated at all times, no flash photography, and I'll let you know when you need those 3D glasses. So cool, we'll just continue with the tour. Oh, no big deal, whatever. So I know you can't see it right now, but on the other side of this fence there's actually a giant blue backdrop. That is one of the world's largest freestanding green screens or blue screens. With a mix of digital and practical effects, we can fill that pit with water.
Evacuate.
Add whatever set the filmmakers need in front of it, and then using CGI or computer-generated imagery, we can replace whatever that blue is with whatever the filmmakers need. It's called chroma key. Now, the color blue and the color green is not found in the human pigment. So as long as we put you wearing green out there, we can put you anywhere else. We can put you in the middle of a forest, we can put you in the middle of a jungle, we can put you up in space. As long as you're not wearing blue, we can put you in front of that blue backdrop and put you wherever we want. For example, this is from Sully, directed by Clint Eastwood. Everything you're looking at is real except for what? No, the water's real. the city, the skyline, the Hudson River skyline. Yeah, because all of this was filmed in front of that blue backdrop. A bunch of productions have filmed there. For example, Tom Hanks. Can you tell your boy that he's super obsessed with this? He's filmed 5 movies here at Universal Studios. He filmed Dragnet, The Lady Killers, The Burbs, and in front of that blue backdrop, he filmed Sully, which I just showed you, and Apollo 13. That's where the landing was, right there. Harry Styles was here for 2 different occasions. One, his music video Falling, where they submerged the whole set underwater. That was right over there. It takes 3 days to fill that pit with water. And then they also filmed Dunkirk. Yeah, Dunkirk with Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy. Now it's funny because Christopher Nolan did not want you to know that Dunkirk was filming here because all of it was supposed to take set on location up in the UK. But right here, the Truman Show. I won't spoil the ending for you, but the Truman Show, the very ending where he's like, good night, that was right over there. Yeah. Now they had to put a door, they had to extend the wall because they're like, can we put a door in the middle of that wall? They were like, no. So they put up, they just painted some walls blue and they put a door, and that's where he walks through. That's also where he walks over water in Bruce Almighty. I gotta talk about Jurassic Park, right? In Jurassic Park 3, that's where the Spinosaurus attacks Sam Neill, the boat, and everybody in it. And then in Jurassic World, when the kids are running away from the Indominus and they jump off of the cliff, that's right over there. The Hunger Games Catching Fire with Academy Award-winning Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen when she's swimming to the cornucopia, that was right over there. Part of the cornucopia was right there. Now here's the thing. The royal families of the world come here all the time, but I have never, ever in my life seen more security here than when Beyonce was here. Beyonce filmed her music video Formation right over there. TLC's Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. That was filmed right over there as well. Now, folks, the cool thing about seeing
This is Agent Novak with an FBI alert about individuals who are not authorized to be involved in the witness protection operation I'm heading up with my FBI team. Be on alert for Dominic Toretto, an ex-convict who has broken laws throughout the U.S. and around the world. Despite his checkered past, Toretto and his crew were recruited by Agent Luke Hobbs to assist U.S. diplomatic security missions and was granted a pardon for the crimes he committed.
Okay, folks, so I'm supposed to be receiving a video transmission from Roman Pierce and Letty Ortiz. Please remain seated at all times, no flash photography, and you don't need your 3D glasses just yet. Hey, yo, Roman, Letty! Hold on, folks. Roman, Letty, you need to patch into the monitors. Hold on, folks, I'm gonna need your help. On the count of 3, everybody yell out, hey, yo, Roman. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, yo, Roman! What's up, bro?
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you sharp for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
We will.
Okay, pull into the next bay and meet you in there.
Okay, folks, so it's very crucial when we go into the next room. Lay low, don't attract any attention, just blend in. Because when the syndicate finds out that Mark is on the... Mark, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to burn you out and I'll be international witness that you, Mark, are the international witness. The syndicate is coming after you, Mark. I should really stop saying your name, Mark, out loud, Mark. Okay, alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna go into the next room and just lay low. Who's seen all the Fast and the Furious movies? You're the reason why we keep making them. We're working on 10 and 11 right now, just FYI. And if they don't call the 10th one Fast 10 your seatbelts, I'm not watching it. Now folks, just lay low, Mark, lay low. We're gonna keep you, your friends, your family, whoever you're with, and everybody on the trip. We're gonna keep you protected. Yeah. Safety is our #1 priority here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Just sit tight, just give me a second. Let me see if I can get any more information. Okay, alright, everybody lay low. Everybody lay low. Mark, lay low. Mark, lay low. Wait, what is this? What is this, an episode of Euphoria? What is this? Alright, let's go. Fast, furious, yeah.
Pierce. Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Damn, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, let's back up a little bit. I got you. It's lightweight.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Roman.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Roman, answer the phone. It's me.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, dude, what's
You
happening?
can shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back.
No, are Jesse and I safe? I don't care about Mark, but are Jesse and I
Call you
safe?
back. It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Cops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Try to move that vehicle.
You know his name is Jesse, bro.
It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Robin, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Alrighty, folks. Remain seated at all times. No flash photography. Go ahead and put on those 3D glasses. Now, Mark, I do feel partially responsible that the city can find out where you are because I said your name out loud. So we're going to keep you safe inside of this wet, dark, damn Jurassic Park basement. Mark, have you seen all the Fast and the Furious movies? What are they all about? A family, they're all about family. Mark, we're going to keep you protected. You can trust us. We got your back, okay?
Which one of you is the witness?
Mark, that dude right there, Mark, at the very beginning of the first part.
This is our turn.
Now, folks, can we talk about that amazing jump over the bridge that our driver Jesse made? Let's give it up for Jesse for keeping it fast and furious! And now I have some more family I need to talk to.
You like it? You like the faster cars, Zeus?
Now, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Aww. And guess what? All of you can join my crew anytime. Thank you so much. That was the grand finale of the world famous studio tour. We're going to end the tour with a martini shop. That's what we call the industry the last shot of the day. Look, our neighbors Warner Brothers, our neighbors Disney Studios down the street over there. You can say that Warner Brothers and Disney looks up to us. Now, folks, our founder, Carl Lemley, 107 years ago, when he opened Universal Studios, he had one vision. That was to make audiences laugh, cry, or sit on the edge of their seat. And after 107 years, we have most definitely accomplished that. Join me for one last huge round of applause for our driver, Jesse! Jesse! And now is your tour guide, Victor. But along with everybody here at NBC Universal, thank you so much for taking the world famous studio tour. I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. All of you were awesome, but now it's time for you to hit the road. Bye!